Hello everybody, Glitch Reaper here. I found another Hydra because I'm kind of decided that whenever I get the opportunity, I will take one out in a special quest to get the entire fiery set from Twilight Forest. This includes the fiery armor, the fiery sword, and the fiery pickaxe. But that's going to take a lot of magical blood, and that includes some from this guy. Well, fiery stuff. That's either fiery tears or fiery blood. It doesn't have to be just one or the other. It could be either, both, mixed, whatever. Anyhow, interesting story. While I was doing some Thaumcraft stuff to get myself ready for a big move into doing infusion and stuff, I was looking at my map. Why is it that it's not looking right now? Where are my... Hello? Magic map? Where am I? Well, I'm there. It's not. Maybe it's not showing my other landmarks because I'm too far away from them. Anyhow, I was noticing that the colors in one area were looking like the other, so I'm going, maybe there's another swamp to fire swamp around here. So I went over and I found this Hydra. So if he doesn't give me enough fiery blood, then Hydra number 3 is going to I'm going to try to drop a wither on it. I will go to the nether just to get what I need to drop a wither on Hydra number 3, just to say, hey, quit, either give me my stuff or I'll drop a wither on you. Then again, maybe Hydra number 4. I mean, I may be able to make more magic maps, and I think they'll connect like regular maps, so I think that's a strong possibility. I think they will do that. Just don't want, let me check something. Okay, I'm back. Anyhow, I'm going to fight this Hydra, and I might want to use a little bit of my magic. Let me see here. Ooh. Force probably going to be a lot better. Yeah. Now, they have magical protection against anything that's too far away, so I have to get at least a certain amount of closeness before I can really harm them, but I can still bombard them with shots, so, yeah. Okay, well, let's see if I can practice my magic a little. Nah, he's too far away. Dope. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Next tree. I think maybe he's immune. Like, straight up immune. Orders! Okay, can I hit you with this? Missed. I think I'm still too far away. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I'm too far away. So that magical protection thing's definitely... Yep, that was it. Miss me. I know you don't move from your spot, so I just need to be close enough to hit you without you hitting me. Nope. I'm not even using my firepower yet. Did he just roast a skeleton? So I know some poor sheep a little earlier got roasted by a fire vent. These guys are so slow. I mean, they're powerful, yeah, but they telegraph all their moves. Every single time, they always show you whenever they're gonna attack. I'm very fire resistant right now. Okay, I need to get a little closer for the magic not to protect them. As I said, I'm very fire resistant, not proof. It's a good thing I have some good equipment here. Oh, he managed to hit me. I'm kind of taking this a little more casual. Oh, there goes a head. Of course, he's almost out of health. Almost completely out of health. And down you go, Hydra. Come on. Fork it all over. Thank you. Let me see how much loot I got. 10? That is better than the other one. Nice. Let me see here. I got... That's actually a pretty good chunk of the way there. It's a pretty good chunk of the way. So I think I'm going to... Why? Oh, now it's registering. That was weird. What was up with that? Oh. Hydra? What? Come on, Hydra. Okay, anyhow. Another thing is, while I was on my way here, I found out something kind of weird. There was a... this whole thing with... I was out in the middle of a lake, and it doesn't seem to show what is actually in the lake that structure in it is referring to. I'm not sure, but because I haven't seen that structure symbol very much on the maps, that might actually be its symbol for a stronghold. Because believe it or not, strongholds will show up in the Twilight Forest. So, yeah, that's an interesting possibility. Alright, now I'm just going to light up the area with my magic lights, maybe grab some shards along the way, because I'm going to be doing more Thaumcraft in the Twilight Forest. I think I've resolved that I'm definitely going to be doing it that way. It's always going to be risky no matter where you do your big infusion and stuff, but I'm thinking here might minimize a lot of the damage. And I can't really use Mystcraft Ages as much as you think, because they've been known to be a little unstable in terms of saving in them can be wacky, so... yeah, I'm going to be a little careful about that possibility. I mean, it'd be an interesting thing to do, going, well, this whole little world here is expendable, but at the same time, if you lose all the stuff you've been building up to do Thaumcraft stuff, you're a little out of luck. So, I don't want to have that happen to me either. Another thing is, every time you find a Hydra lair, there's a special bonus, and you're viewing it. They count as if they're a hollow hill, and hollow hills always have enhanced ores, like seriously enhanced ores. So my super lucky pickaxe here can get tons of stuff, whether it's a regular hollow hill or a Hydra's version or what. It doesn't matter. It's just like a loads of ore. Let's do this thing. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna grab some more of that. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Well. Luckily, I do have a backpack for this. Well, several, actually. I didn't even use my potion. This armor is just so fire resistant, so yeah, I didn't really need to worry about that. And yeah, that poor bighorn sheep, it kind of got a little blasted and roasted, and there are some others that had some incidents. In fact, there's a bit of a story I'm going to visually show what happened fairly soon. So, yeah, that's going to be a thing. And it's going to be on my way back. There's something kind of an important structure I found, and I definitely want to show it off, because it's something that's going to be important later as I do more Thaumcraft. I found, well, it's not so much a structure per se as a really important node. Yeah, they're kind of a little famous for being nice finds, and I ran into one while I was on my route here. I think I'll run into it if I simply reverse course completely. So, yeah, and I can always come back here for more stuff, because I know with Thaumcraft I need lots of gold. In fact, I had to mine out a good chunk of it from my local Hollow Hill, which is close to my Twilight Forest base. So I kind of had to grab a lot of it recently, because there's a couple things that Thaumcraft was just eating up. One of which was gold, so I had to go through a good amount of it. Some other resources here and there, but not as much as the gold. Another thing is they kind of made it so that well, there's certain types of this you need more than others, certain aspects. So I kind of had to go back and forth to a local node, and that took a lot of time while I was trying to build up for things. So a lot of my things I've been doing was in between just lots of thumbing around, including, of course, using a nice node. It's a good thing that I have gotten a few of these potions as treasure. The thing is, Thaumcraft champions and other ways that you get the loot bags, they can get you potions. So, as a special welcome bonus, you can do it that way, and I'm heading towards that thing. I may come back to this area, the lake that I'm going to be going by with some Eyes of Ender, because I'm very curious if they tag that area as a stronghold location. Ah, nice little ruiny like structure there. It's just a little moss stone circle. No biggie. But yeah. And then whenever I start going towards my main base, I should be able to find... okay, I'm going that way a little bit more. I need to go kind of this way. Come on, this way. On map. You know, I wonder, does this have the same functionality in your offhand as maps do in vanilla now? I mean... oh, come on. Which way? Okay, I think this goes north. So I need to go slightly southeast. Okay, facing west. East. South. Okay, so I need to go this way. If I'm reading this right. At least I think it's supposed to be like that. This isn't working out the way I thought it would. Wait, now it seems to be going right. I might miss the node that I found that was so cool. Well, I am passing back through this, so it's kind of a good sign. I'm going the right way. Okay, come on. Let me go past that thing again. It was really cool. I mean, you don't find those particular nodes every day, so it's something that you really kind of gotta search around for. Yeah, bouncy. Okay, okay. Now I get what I did. Now I remember. I came from the back of that. That's right. So I came from behind that. Okay, let me see if I can battle gear this. This particular stone spear doesn't have much to it right now. It has some pretty good properties, but could I possibly... wait. Let's see if this works. Oh my... well, that's considering it my main hand, so no, I need to try it with my offhand, so I need to reverse that. Okay, let's just take this one out since I'm not using it. Okay. Okay, it can't be paired with it, but can it be... no, it does not display. Oh! Okay. Little feature that mods like this inspired is the ability to use maps in particular fashions, like, oh, say, is a treasure map, and it's not doing that correctly in this version because that functionality was added into vanilla later and not modded, so yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure that now that Twilight Forest is in 1.12.2 that it will probably add that functionality to the vanilla dual wielding system, so you can have your map in your offhand and still be able to know where you're going. And you know, I'm sorry, I have some of their feathers back at base. That's extra, so I should be able to make a new magic map without harming another raven right now. Also, I'm not entirely sure, but I might be able to do something about them where I can possibly get their drops an easier way. I mean, it would be kind of cool. Or maybe even make a special spawner, because I know you can do that. Do I have purple already? That's the thing. Do I have purple? This is why I travel with, like, various equipment in here. Okay. Purple wool. Have I scanned you before? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. So, fair enough. Okay, rainy season has started. At least it's not a complete monsoon. That would be bad. Okay, east, so I need to go this way. Okay, I'm on the right track. I'm on the right track. Whenever it starts showing you, like, close enough where it can actually see which direction you're facing, you know that you're close enough to be on the main part of the map. As I was trying to show before with this, I'm going this way, right? And, might add, whenever you're running on water with a tinkered armor set, sometimes it can be a little slippery. It's almost like you're moving on ice whenever you're on top of water, so... yeah, water walking isn't exactly quite entirely as you expect it to be. Whenever I craft another magic map, I'm definitely going to come back to this area and see if I can find additional hydras to the left, because I think I need just a little bit more to get what I want. See, right now I'm over some structure it has listed there. But let's take a dive down for a moment. Do you see anything here or on the surface? No, it's definitely underground. So whatever that symbol is that it has there is an underground structure that I haven't seen before in Twilight Forest. So I think it might be their special... wrong button. I think it might be their special symbol for a stronghold, because that is something that you can in fact have in Twilight Forest. So again, I'm going to come back here later with some Eyes of Ender and see if they point down. If they do, then it would be very unique for me to go to a stronghold from Twilight Forest. I mean, I've been kind of thinking of going to the end at some point. I don't know when that's supposed to be in the quest system per se. I mean, I'm definitely going to do it. I just don't know when it's supposed to happen. Because I mean, obviously, like after the Nether, but like how far is it supposed to be? Because Hardcore Ender expansion is in this pack, and it is a really beefed up form of the end compared to vanilla at 1.7.10. So it's kind of hard to say just how much they inspired each other between Hardcore Ender expansion and the vanilla. Yeah, I'm getting close to home. Okay, I missed my exact location for that really cool node. I mean, it was an awesome find. It really was. But can you see it around here? No, it's like I got myself partially lost and took the wrong route. Although I did scan it. Let me see. Was that the right button? No, that's not the right button. Okay, I need to figure out what button did I have Node Tracker on. I need to check that out. Okay, Node Tracker. Node Tracker. Does it have it listed all on its own? That's something I need to know. MISC. Toggle, nope. Come on. Node Tracker, node list is Q. Weird thing, I almost never use Q for anything else. Does this have the... Type, hungry, yeah, this is the one I found. So that has the exact coordinates, because I did scan it. And funny story, you know, I'm going to try to get to that node, actually, and show it all. Because I was going to show that off more than I was going home, so... Yeah, so it's... Wow, it exactly Z500? Interesting. Minus 651. This doesn't show dimension exactly. It just kind of... Let me mark this hungry node. Okay, see, just that alone can show you where you're going. Okay, and the Z is exactly 500, which is interesting in and of itself. I know I'm running around with a map in my hands, but that's how you navigate sometimes in Minecraft. So it's one of those things. Okay, minus 651. So I'm getting there, but I want to show this thing so I could tell the story about it, because I had an event. I really had an event. Okay, so again it's 651. I'm very close on the X. I need to line up my Z. Okay, so it's... Oh, exact 180. Okay. It'll be very obvious when you see it. Yeah. This is what's happening. Let me illustrate this. That is a hungry node. And it's trying to suck up every block and entity for a good radius. It will grow bigger and bigger and more powerful the more it absorbs. and it's trying to pull me in. Whenever I first got here, I thought my controls were going wacky like they had in the past, and what was really happening is I had a node trying to suck me in like a black hole. So, yeah, that was happening. In fact, I don't like barren dirt, so let me throw you a feather. Come on, get sucked in. I just want to watch this happen. Come on, eat the dirt. Take that. Take that, please. But yeah, I managed to scan it while I was being sucked into it from below, and it slingshotted me like 50 plus meters in the air, and I wound up landing a couple hundred away. So it was awesome. Well, except for one major thing. This poor bighorn sheep walked right into this radius and got eaten. It was terribly sad. Yeah, that happened. So this thing is incredibly powerful, but it's also fraught with disaster. It does have a radius, might I add, so it won't eat the entire world, but I can later feed this thing and give it additional power. And you can see as it's just sucking the stuff in. It will even gain aspects of those things sometimes, and get aspects it doesn't normally have as a node. The thing about Thaumcraft nodes is they're sources of eternal power, especially if you know how to work them right. Now, the problem is it'll also try to kill me if I get close in terms of this particular node. So, there's that problem. I'm going to have to be very careful with how I deal with that. And I think even flying isn't making you completely invulnerable. In fact, it might make it worse. So if I use my Zavisio armor to fly anywhere near that thing, it might still just suck me in like the black hole that it's representing right now. So, yeah, this thing is a hazard, but it's a useful hazard. Whoop, there goes a plant. The thing is, it doesn't take everything. It doesn't take everything in its radius instantly, so it will sometimes grab something that is technically in its grab radius, but that it hasn't yoinked yet. But this thing is just burrowed in. I mean, seriously, it's like a meteor hit here, but it's the reverse. It's a bad case of magical gravity. So, yeah, this is gonna be a thing. I'm not sure what I'll feed it, but it would also make a very wonderful garbage disposal. And I might sacrifice a sapling to you, Mr. Field of Entropic Destruction. Yoink. Yeah, have some arbor. I don't really need this particular log either, so I'm just throwing random things out for this thing to eat, partially because I love watching it fly in. I mean, that is cool. Azenor really did quite a job on that. Okay, let me see. Enough fun with that particular part. Is there anything in here I don't need? Actually, a lot of the stuff is very useful, and there's a special quest I can do in the Twilight Forest with various wool, so I think I'm going to keep the rest of my stuff, thank you. You've been a wonderful garbage can, and I'll feed you more later. I mean, it's kind of like in D&D, and this is what this mod pack's kind of all about, a bag of devouring, only in the form of a node. So it's just devouring everything. So if you like to just throw stuff in, this would be your time. Okay, so now that that's been discussed, I'm going to go home, because I've got a hungry node to worry about, and that thing is going to plague me. I just know it. But at the same time, it's also going to give me great benefits. I just know that too. It's whichever one wins out, on the other hand, that's a good mystery. I mean, it's powerful, it's useful, it tries to eat everything in its radius, including you, so it's a mixed message. Now, wait a moment, there was something else. I needed to check here about it. What did it say? It's... Okay, it's... Darn. Who's hitting me? You? I have berserker powers, I'm not afraid to use it. I'm gonna back attack you all I want. Until I smack you around, because I have the accessories to give me the strength of the mighty wolf. Get used to it. Yeah, I know I'm home whenever I'm close to that particular node. And this is the one I've been tapping for my Thaumcraft stuff, because it's a good node. It's a good node. Hey, when did you show up? I'm beating you with a backpack. Why? Because I can. I'll be fine. Get furious, because I'm whacking you with a backpack. Oh my goodness, I feel like an angry shopper. Have you ever had that happen? Well, now you know what it's like, Mr. Furious Zombie, because I'm more furious than you. Oh, thank you for dropping aspects. I really need that in my wand. It's had a rough time. Fully charged. It's a good node. It's got three particularly good primal aspects and some other good stuff, so that's a good node. And I've been using it for quite some time, and I definitely want to show why in a moment, because I've been having some serious thumb time, and it's been kind of intricate getting ready for what I was going to, so yeah. Some extra stuff now that I know about the hungry node. Instead of getting rid of extra things the way I have been, which has been deconstructing them for extra research points, I'll be possibly tossing some stuff into the node as a giant black hole disposal. I mean, it's a cool way to do it, and it has its benefits. It really does. Ah, another zombie head. Okay, thank you there. Ooh, a miniature red heart. Interesting. Golden sword. I'm getting some good stuff here, at least. Some of these things will be very nice to... maybe I can sort some stuff out later and just feed my node, going, you're good for food, you're good for node food, you're good for node food. And just throw stuff in, because that would be awesome. I have a lot of golden swords. In fact, I have a lot that would probably be very good food for my node. Yeah. Now, I know nodes can get compound aspects, so it would be really cool if I was able to grant it the aspects of these swords, because these things are stuff that normally you don't find on nodes at all, but hungry nodes can assimilate those properties. So if I just toss these golden swords rather than try to recycle them for gold, I should have a really good time. Now, what's my amount of... I'm just a little short of a full set of armor. Ah! I really need another Hydra. Okay. I thought I had raven feathers, so let me see here. What is the recipe for that again? Because I need... Nope, not that. Torchberries, glowstone dust, magic map focus. Okay, do I have glowstone dust in here? Because I know torchberries are easy to find. If I don't have any, I'll get them. I do have them. I got them. And I have a paper farm around here, so I am not hurting for materials to do this with. I really am not. Can I scan this for once? Aha! Because it has something that glows. Thank you for actually scanning once, Twilight Forest. I'm actually starting to need to get some, yeah, that'll be interesting. I actually have used up a lot of my bottles over time, because I've been hanging around here for a while, and I have not been milking my cow. I need to go back to the overworld for various reasons, not the least of which is having some quality time with my cow. Well, one of them anyhow. I mean, either way, the bucket will happen. I mean, all cows have a bucket list. What buckets have given them a nice time. Don't worry, they enjoy it. Special secret. All cows like it. Actually, very interesting story about real-life cows. They would actually prefer any method other than their own calf to milk them. Apparently, they really bite hard. So, the mother cow's like, please, please, just save me from this. I will let you do it in any other way. Just don't let it happen to me this way. Please don't. So, you're like, okay, cow, be calm. I know you're excited about this. We don't have to worry too much. Okay, now I have to be very careful whenever I activate this thing. This will be a blank magic map. If I activate it in the new area, it should show me expanded stuff. So that will definitely be an interesting experiment that I really want to run. And speaking of running, this suit is so fast I could probably get back to there really quickly and do the experiment. I just want to make sure of how that's going. Actually, you know what? I might do things the extra fast way. I have been kind of sorting certain things out. Oh, well, actually, I'm going to put up this paper for later. This is something I'll be needing in Thaumcraft. Okay, a magic map. Make sure I don't get too tempted to use that. I could put up my other things I've been getting later. Okay, I need to obtain something from my extra stuff. Mantle of the Raven. This thing will make me really fast in flying, as you may have seen before. I need to unlock my special armor. And I will also get into Botania a bit more soon, because there is something I may have mentioned before I found in the Twilight Forest. It's something very rare to find in Botania. It's known as a Primus location. There are areas where you can get certain very particular flowers that will operate forever, regardless of the fact that normally they decay in this version. So, keep forgetting I can fly, but I don't have jump boost. So if I'm just trying to casually jump rather than fly, it doesn't let me do it quite right. Okay, so from now on I have that one markable that I can use. I can try doing this. Oh wait, I was gonna also experiment with that other thing, because I've got some good finds here. Let me see, do I have any? Yes, I have ender pearls, and I have this, so let me just take a couple of these. Have I scanned Eye of Ender yet? Nope. I forgot to scan an Eye of Ender. That's interesting. I made myself some Ender chests before with Eyes of Ender, but I hadn't scanned them before. That's hilarious. Oh, I forgot to scan the intermediate step. It happens sometimes, so yeah. Okay, I need to put my other... Nope, actually I think I've got that in the other thing, so yeah. Because I just need this stuff out of the way. And I keep getting these iron spears, but yeah, what I had been doing before, and come on, dismiss. Okay, I gotta do it that way. I have been doing before is I've been throwing extra things in here, and some stuff I still will, like this extra iron spear. Poof, gone. You see, I already got one because I defeated a zombie that had it, and the thing is, that is actually very, very much like the 1.13 Aquatic update now, or Update Aquatic more properly, because a variation of zombie gives you a polearm, in this case a trident. Okay, so now I can fly and do it extra fast, because the Mantle of the Raven has the special property that it boosts your flight speed regardless of what way you're flying. So I can go really quick this way, and zip over to that structure and find out what's up with that particular mark on the map, because I don't remember seeing that before. See, I'm right on top of whatever it is. So whatever this is important. Now, will you go straight down? Huh. Weird fact. Eyes of Ender don't work in the Twilight Forest at all. So whatever that is, I'm gonna have to dig down to it underwater. Wow, that's gonna be fabulous for my curiosity. Well, one other thing of curiosity is about that map, and that's more the thing that I really wanted to check out, is can I expand the map if I go into a completely new area, which won't take very long because I can fly at very good speed due to this mantle. And is that a magenta sheep? Is that a magenta sheep? Or is that purple? Give me that wool. It's still purple. Okay. I keep getting those two mixed up somehow. I really do. You'd think I'd get that by now, but no. It happens. It happens. Okay, now to make sure I'm in a new area, I'll go into an area that the map doesn't even show here, and then I'm definitely off. In other words, I will go into the fire swamp. Okay, okay. Wow, that is a really impressive tree I should do this on top of. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Can I do it from here? Please, please, magic map work. Oh, wait, yep, yeah, uh-huh. That's awesome. Oh, yeah, that is cool. Is this at the same scale? I think you can't rescale them. Oh my gosh. This is awesome. So I do have, in fact, a new map that I can use from here, because it's marking where my Hydra was that I just defeated. So I can find other stuff from here. So if I could actually, as fast as I can fly right now, I could do a really quick flight around this map and just fill in a few things so I know some sweet spots to go to later. Whoa, what the, am I in a bad chunk? I think I'm in a bad chunk. Back up, back up, back up. I'm in a bad chunk. Yeah, I hadn't fully loaded yet. Oh, I fly too fast. I was outflying the map. Oh, it's really weird when you outfly the game engine. I gotta kind of look ahead too, see if it loads. That the strategy has its flaw. I just figured it out. Okay, that happened. I have more of them. Whoop. Yep, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Okay, okay. Okay, so that shows roughly what's up that way. Okay, so I'm okay, there's another dark tower. I could theoretically defeat another Urghast for more fiery tears to complete it. But I'd kind of like to defeat another Hydra or two. The thing about the Twilight Force is it has a progression system that also tends to make the terrain have a certain structure to it, like the general biome system in anyhow. So it kind of has its own version of that, and because of that you can kind of figure out where things are supposed to be, but it overall does in fact repeat over time. So you can get certain things where you get this kind of overall pattern. So as I fly around and fill in this map a little bit, yep, bad chunk again, bad chunk, back up. Okay, okay. Oh, and while I'm looking at these special force, I need to look for a very special structure I don't see very often. It's kind of a cool, neat little structure. It's called a, well, it's not small, it's actually pretty big. It's just kind of calm and nice. If you're in a particular kind of deep forest in the Twilight Forest, like a really dense version that's got it's like a mushroom forest type thing. In fact, I'm in it, the mushroom forest. You can sometimes get this special structure made out of mushrooms that's known as a mushroom castle. I mean, these are arrayed differently than normal, so they kind of give you some extra bonuses as to ways of looking at them. Like, oh, it's kind of a neater mushroom than you normally see, even if it's made out of the same kinds of blocks. But while I'm at it, I might as well look for a really cool version that's a mushroom castle. There's no enemies in it, and it's a very nice, calm spot to put an additional base. It's kind of like already loaded with like torches and stuff, so you can kind of tell that it's meant to be occupied. Snow. Okay, that means I'm not supposed to be. I think I am technically supposed to be there, but something is. Oh, I know what it is. I hadn't actually picked up some of the items. Some of the progress in the Twilight Forest is based on physically picking up items in certain ways. Like, I got the treasure from the Urghast, but I don't think it's registered the progress yet because it needs to have me pick it up off the ground, but the irony is that's not how in the mod it actually shows up. it actually shows up in a treasure chest, but it only accepts it as part of the progression when you pick it up off the ground. Just kind of a weird thing that you wind up having to throw your item on the ground and then pick it back up. But whatever works. I know what I need to do. I need to toss a few things from the Urgas down and pick them back up, which I think in this case is the Fiery Tears, which is kind of what this side quest I've been on is all about, is trying to get the fiery set. So, yeah. Keep running myself into these dummy chunks. I mean, they're definitely bad chunks. Well, not really bad chunks. They're just me outrunning the nap. Outrunning the nap. Darn lips. Outrunning the map. Of course, to be fair, when you can outrun a nap, you've got to be fast, because everybody has to nap, so, yeah. Dun dun dun, sneak, sneak. Dun dun dun, sneak, sneak. Come on, is there anything else over here that might be useful? Well, there's that. But I'm not in need of that particular structure right now. I did finally collect all the magic rods, so I'm good, thank you. Come on, there's no other Hydra around here. Come on, I want to get the whole set. I don't want to go around like forever looking for it. Come on. Just throw me a bone here, okay? Maybe a skull or two. I mean, a few Wither Skeleton skulls would be nice, but I don't know if those come up as treasure in the Twilight Forest, so, yeah. I can see some labyrinths, but in this area it's not quite the same. Bad load again. I keep flying ahead of it, right into it. I do. I really have been. I'm definitely going too fast, because this flight speed boost is just awesome. But the problem is it's a little too awesome. So yeah. Okay. So I'll go over to the other one, I guess, and go back home. It's just kind of weird that things tend to turn out this way, because I really wanted to see if I could find another Hydra fight. But no, it's not really obliging me right now. At least the Twilight Forest is usually pretty calm. I say that, in all likelihood I'll get shot by a skeleton while I'm flying. Just saying. Where am I on the map now? Okay, I'm going that way, so I should be close to my other location again. So I won't have to worry about as much the whole unloaded chunks thing. Because once I get to where I've really been before, I shouldn't have that problem. I wonder, does these structures line up in geographic lines the way that Nether fortresses do? So if I knew that for sure, then maybe I should be going... I already was kind of going along an east-west line, I think. Yeah, I think I was going along an east-west line. And then things happened. Hello, Hollow Hill. It'll fly past you right now, so we'll be traveling Glitch Airlines. Okay, so whenever I'm getting closer to home, I definitely need to have my other map. But yeah, I think maybe, just maybe, they might align more east-west than north-south in terms of Hydra layers. So maybe I've been going the complete wrong way. Well, that had to happen sometime. Okay, switch maps. Yoink. Oh, wow. This thing does not transition well when it comes to these. Oh, I'm definitely seeing some interesting glitches in Twilight Forest I hadn't seen before. This is kind of interesting. Okay, where am I relative to... Okay, that's there. So that's is one of the towers. Is this... Ow. Walked into it, but on the other hand, I know I'm close to home. Because that biome is actually very close to my house. I think I may have skipped past it because I was looking at the wrong thing. Because map. At least I think this is the one that's close to my house. Is this close to my Twilight Force base? Hello? I'm looking for something very particular that says that I'm close. That's a different rain. Ouch. Ah, darn acid rain. It's always trying to dissipate my mood. Okay, that's not the same spot. Eee. Pull out, careful, careful, careful. Okay, is this near my home? Or am I going at the wrong version of this biome? Please tell me you've actually... Maybe I need to get this out of my hand and then back in. Maybe I need to get this out and then do this. Okay, maybe I need to pause and then unpause. Nope. It's hard to get this thing to work. What's going on? Okay, because I know where my hill is, basically. It's over the other way. Because I need to get around that. Yeah, that's the one that's close to home, but it's not the one perfectly close to home. Yeah, I bet I've been flying all around the place, I know. Because I was trying to find myself a new Hydra, but will it actually let me? Nope. I just wanted a third one. Is that too much to ask for, a third Hydra? Because once I find one, I know what I'm going to do with one. I'm going to see if I can Wither bomb it, and then right whenever the Wither is about to win, which I know it does because of practice with mob battles, then I am going to zip in with my projectile attacks, hit the Wither, and get it to go after me before it blows up my items. And that's what I'm going to do in that case. I'm going to just zip around and just grab it all. Going, thank you very much for all this stuff. Thanks for doing all the work, Mr. Wither. So, yeah. That's basically what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm home. It's right over here. This is my hill, where I did a tremendous amount of mining, and oh my gosh, I'm so thirsty. I think all this flying has really worn me out. I think that's part of the problem. I think it doesn't like it when you fly that much. So I am going to have to definitely drink up, because that's not... And my map is still a little weird. It's like, I'm not going to be a nice map. Okay, so I've hit a little bit of a roadblock, admittedly. Now, I do have a couple of these, though. That'll come in handy. But apparently it's not a stronghold like I was thinking. That's a serious disappointment. I mean, seriously, that kind of says, aww. Maybe eventually I'll get something else like that that'll be nice, but alas, it's not the one that I was after, so we'll see about that later. But oh well, I'll sort things out in between episodes and get ready, but basically I was doing a lot of darn lips. I was doing a lot of thaumaturgy, so I was able to get a lot of things along the way. Actually, it'd be better to show it off in the book, and why I needed so much resources, so it's been taking a lot of my time. It's under alchemy here, by the way. But I've been preparing to do infusion. To do infusion, it's good to sort out the essentia that are the components of various items. So for that, I needed to get a chemical furnace, which requires arcane stone, a crucible, which is the thing you just click on with your wand, like you just click on a regular cauldron, you get a crucible. And arcane stone is basically regular stone around any of the shards in arcane crafting, an arcane workbench. I need some bisque filters for what's coming up, which is why I needed gold. And I also need silver wood, which I had plenty of. I need Vis filters partially to make the Arcane Alembics, which I got 5 of now, and I'll show later why. But they help you take the Essentia out and put them into warded jars later, which are kind of special bottles. And these all take some iron, a bucket, gold ingot, Vis filter. They also require air and water. A lot of these things related to the pipe work that you need use water. So you need a lot of aqua. And I got some of these alchemical constructs for later. Those took some Essentia tubes, a great wood log, plank, some Vis filters, some Essentia valves. And again, remember, all this stuff uses a lot of water, which is why it's bouncing back and forth to that node so much. Because, even these, the pipes I'm going to be using need aqua. So they require iron ingots, quicksilver drop, glass, and a gold nugget, but at least you get 8 of them. That's not so bad. You need aqua again, seriously, it's a running theme, and why I kept running back and forth to that node off camera. You also apply a lever, and you can get a valve, so this stuff gets complicated in a hurry. This thing I don't have right now, but I probably should. In fact, I don't think I've encountered nether quartz, so I have more than one reason why I need to go to the nether. Yeah, I don't got any nether quartz. I could go back to my home in the overworld and see if I got some, but somehow I don't think I do. I really don't think I do, so yeah, it's gonna be a thing. But you can see this has been going through a lot of steps as I've just been making preparations to do infusion. I actually have the stuff that I need for doing the infusion itself because I made it ahead of time, including the runic matrix, arcane stone bricks, arcane stone blocks, arcane pedestals. It makes this huge multi-block structure you need. And that's under infusion. Or actually, I think it's under thaumaturgy you do the infusion thing. Isn't it? Or is it somewhere else? Is it under artifice, or is it here? I think it's under artifice, yeah. To do infusion, you need a runic matrix, which requires some of that stone. You need shards, an ender pearl, pretty good chunk of ordo. And you get the runic matrix, which is very special because you'll be needing it. With these, you need some air, actually, and a lot of arcane stone bricks. So you can see I went through crafting steps getting this ready. It'll take a big build that I'll have to do later whenever I get that part ready, and I will have to make sure my wand is loaded, sort of. My capacity is 50, so I'll have to have half capacity with everything. So I need to check the status of my wand. I need aqua again several times. Okay. And this summarizes what I've been going through. So, yeah. My plan, remember how I said that the Thorn Lands were kind of close? Well, what I'm planning on doing is doing it on the opposite side. So that if the taint forms, it'll have to go through those thorns first. You see? And I'm wondering, would that be a weird alternate way to crumple them is to use the power of taint? So if things go terribly wrong, they might also go right. Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet. But we'll see if it comes to that. So I will be doing a lot of my dangerous thaumaturgy around here, right on the other side of that hill. Whew. There's a lot to go over. I'm tired. I really am tired. So, yeah. I'm going to be taking a rest. So, this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll hope to hear from all of you later, so I'll be signing off. And bye for now, everybody. Whew.